Was it cold out there?
It was fucking cold, yes, darling.
Drink that McDonald's stick. Drink that McDonald's. He's happy he's got his stick. Yeah.
Boulangerie.
He's been...
I've been to the Boulangerie.
He's had a couple of pints of Guinness. Do excuse him. So we stopped to get some diesel and we're at an Evreux hypermarket and it's the cheapest here, and Mr. D is just trying to work out how to put his card in at the moment. So finally we've worked it out, and as you can see it's filling up and filling up and filling up. Mr. D's out there cold, he's perishing. It's 4 degrees out there. And it's going up and up. 67, 68 euros. It is about, it's 1.59 per litre at the moment here. That's the cheapest we've seen it, which is about £1.40. So, anyway, that would give us a full tank. So that should last us till we get down to Spain, I would think. But hopefully it's a bit warmer. Was it cold out there?
It was fucking cold, yes, darling.
Drink that McDonald's. Drink that McDonald's coffee quick. That'll warm your bones. Better?
Oh, it's a bit warm. Oh, yeah. Gosh.
Let's get on the road.
Get out this jacket and then start her up.
So guys, welcome back to the channel. We left Armin's early this morning, and as you just saw, we did a quick shop in Lidl, filled up with petrol and got all the usual road trip chores done, and wow, it was cold. Now we're heading to our next park up. It's about a couple of hours drive and we're making our way to a town called Beauvais. So that's the plan. Let's hit the road, get parked up and hopefully thaw out a bit because it's absolutely freezing right now.
Welcome to the town of Beauvais. I really am not sure how to pronounce that. It's spelled B-E-A-U-V-A-I-S. Please leave a comment in the comments if you can pronounce that for me. It is a lovely, lovely free air. We arrived here yesterday afternoon, but it got very windy. And it was quite cold, so we just stayed in the van and chilled out. I went down the town in the evening to have a look around to see what was about, to check it out ready for today.
The camping car park sits right on the top of the hill, which means to get down to the town you've got to go down a lot of steps. Going down absolutely fine. Coming back up, that's the part we're not thinking about yet. Once at the bottom you cross over a busy main road and then you're in the town. There's lots to see. Most places were closed by the time we arrived. It is night time after all, and it looks like they were getting everything ready for the Christmas fair, which unfortunately we're going to miss. We made our way to the Cathedral, but that was closed too. So we're going to come back tomorrow to explore inside, because apparently it has an incredible astronomical clock.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, folks.
So we're just about walking into the town of Beauvais to see what's about during daylight. We will grab something to eat, and there is an Irish bar. I spoke to the landlady and we'll have a pint with her later on as well.
Mr. D's heading to the Irish bar, of course he is, isn't he? So, so we're just walking down Just walked down those steps. It's a bit nippy, but it's okay.
It's dry, that's the main thing.
No rain.
No
Perfect.
rain.
We finally reached the cathedral, and this time it was open. Built in 1225, it was designed to be the tallest Gothic cathedral in the world. Its choir vault soared to 48 metres, still the highest in Gothic architecture today. But ambition came at a cost. Part of the structure collapsed in 1284 and again in 1573. Inside, you'll find one of France's most spectacular treasures, the Beauvais astronomical clock. It was built between 1865 and 1868 by Augustus Lucien Verité. This 12-metre tall masterpiece contains around 90,000 parts. It shows the time around the world, the moon phases, planet positions, sunrise and sunset, and church calendar dates. At certain times, moving figures perform a mini Last Judgment scene, complete with angels and a crowing rooster. It was such a beautiful cathedral to visit, peaceful and impressive, and definitely worth stopping by if you're in the area. You can see what a beautiful cathedral that was, and then simply wander the nearby streets where timber-fronted historic buildings lean gently over the cobbled lanes. If you take your time exploring the side streets, you can stumble across little artist workshops like the one we found.
We've just come across this little workshop, and it's a very, very old stonemason where everything's being done by hand. So dedicated, these people, to their work.
So we are in the tiny pub, the tiny Irish tiny Irish pub in Beauvais. Cheers.
He's got a Guinness. I've got a Baileys. Cheers.
It's good. It's good.
Happy?
Oh yes. Very.
He's always happy when we find the Irish bars. If you follow our vlogs, you'll see that we do visit a few Irish bars on our travels. And this one is no exception, but I must say it's probably the smallest one I've ever been in. So guys, that was the tiny Irish pub we were in just now. What a great little pub that is. Do give it a visit if you're in this area. It's situated literally opposite the cathedral, which is just up there. Right, back to the van we go. Mr. D is carrying his French stick. He's happy he's got his stick. Yeah.
Boulangerie.
He's been...
I've been to the Boulangerie.
He's had a couple of pints of Guinness. Do excuse him. There we go, this way. Back to the van we go. Good morning, people, and what a beautiful morning it is. The sun has just risen just behind me now. It is just gone 8:30 here in France, which is the time the sun rises over here. So it's just rising up there. There's May behind us, and we are just getting ready to leave this lovely quiet park up. It is just really, really beautiful and quiet here, and the locals walk through and they're very, very friendly to us, which is lovely to hear. So we are going to head on back now in the van to find some LPG, some gas, because obviously we've had the heater on because it's been a bit nippy at night. And then we're going to head down to a town called Evreux, and to see what's there. That's about a couple of hours away. We're just taking it nice and slow through France, exploring these little towns and villages as we go, and finding lots of interesting things that hopefully you guys are enjoying. So anyway, I'm going to go and get a cup of tea. Mr. D is currently going to fill up with water, and we'll get going. We'll catch you later.
Yes, what a great park up that was. Tucked away from the bustle of Beauvais, it felt safe and almost secluded. Settled back from the main town, it was very peaceful. The kind of spot where you could actually hear the birds in the morning instead of the traffic. But once again, it was time to move on. And at least for once, the weather was on our side and it was dry, which always makes packing up and hitting the road that little bit easier. Today's route had been planned for a little while, and it took us over the magnificent River Seine, a river that has shaped so much of northern France's history and landscape. There's something quite special about crossing it. With blue skies above and the road stretching out ahead, it felt like the perfect day to be moving on.
Good afternoon.
Hi guys. So we have upgraded. We are now in Evreux and we have checked in to a camping car park there. There's lots of these throughout the country, and it's bookable online, and you can see how many spaces are available for your stay. But the good thing about these places is you're guaranteed a spot as long as you've booked and paid for it online. Well, in fact, you're billed for it when you leave the site. But we booked, I think end of October. I think we booked for this one, because we knew we were coming here, because it had been recommended to us because it's such a nice town apparently. So we'll see. But the actual camping car park is right in the middle of the town. It's a little bit noisy, but I'm sure at night that probably dies down. We hope so, doesn't it?
So yeah.
So let me show you around. So there's the big sign there. When you come in, like I say, the barrier doesn't automatically open. You need to press in your access code, which you do there. And your services are over here. So you have a drive over waste here. You can empty your toilet and you have water here. There isn't any toilets or showers at this one. But that's the entrance as it is. Mr. T is trying to do his neighbourly thing and tidy up the bins. But he said he's suffering. So, but like I say, the pictures are pretty good, aren't they? And they're all level. And there's lovely May. So we're booked here for 2 nights. We may stay an extra night, we may not, we'll just see. But at the moment we're booked here for 2 nights. We settled in and took a nighttime walk into town. So join us next time as we explore Evreux and find out if the recommendation really lives up to its name. Thanks for watching. As always, please leave a like, share and subscribe and leave us a comment. Take care, guys.